Okay. Looks pretty good. Not bad. Hmm. Let's see what this one's about. Wow. Hmm. Metallic, sharp, ozonic. Hmm. Hmm. Hello. Welcome. Smells like heaven. Hola. Really? Hello. Hello, sir. Where are you from? Oh, nice. Ireland. Cool. What's the weather like out there? I hear Ireland is a beautiful country. Banana? Cool name. So why the name Banana? Oh, it's dull out there? Okay. Oh, all right. Well, they're healthy for you, but they also bulk you up. Once in a while, I'll have bananas in my Wheaties, but that's about it. No. I don't think that would taste very good. Ketchup and banana? I don't know about that. What's a good cheap cologne? Depends what you're going for. Jose Rodriguez. What's up? What's the scent profile you're looking for, swimmer guy? Yeah, cereal and banana. That's fire. But ketchup and banana? No thanks. Cheap, good cheap cologne. Off-non, Rare Reef, 9 p.m., 9 p.m. Elixir. I don't think I will. I'm not a huge fan of ketchup. Oh, okay, so you're new to this. Well, swimmer guy, what type of scent profile do you like? Like what kind of notes? Do you like fresh, clean, woodsy, citrusy, something clean, simple? Hey, what's up, Grim? Let's see. I guess the best way I could put it for you, sir, is probably the very first fragrance I ever got into, and this goes back when I was a kid, was from Caswell Massey, Newport. It's fresh, aquatic. Fresh is probably the best place you would want to start. Let's say, for example, let's go with an old-time classic over here. Nautica Voyage. It's fresh, clean, simple, very cheap. You can find it on Amazon or other discounting sites. It's a nice, freshy aquatic. It's been around for a long time. Or you can go for one of the newer ones. Nautica Voyage. This is another great cheapie. You could find it on Amazon, roughly around, what, price point? 36 bucks. It's pretty much the same DNA as the original Nautica Voyage, but with a touch of leather. I like this one. It's a beautiful fragrance. I wish it came in a bigger bottle. Sadly, it comes in a 1.6 ounce bottle, but it's a really good scent. I would start somewhere like that. That's another good one. Michael Malou, Ocean Nior. Yeah, that one is versatile, affordable, and underrated. I think I saw Ocean Nior on Amazon for about $1.09 plus 10% off. All right, thank you, much appreciated. So, since I got usually my normal guys here, Grim, he's got a good channel. You should definitely sub to his channel as well. But I got some decants that I want to talk about. And I also got a full bottle that I picked up from Louis Vuitton not too long ago. And I'm a huge fan of this one. I own 5 Louis Vuitton fragrances now. But what I got my nose on that I just sprayed is from Zaharoff, which is called 2010 Arc. And what I'm getting here is a blend of citrus, herbal. I'm picking up some bergamot, laurels. It's got an herbaceous tone. It's kind of sharp, ozonic. It's got like a metallic tone as well. I'm picking up lavender, ginger, pimento. The oud isn't as bad here, but I'm getting some nice resinous of some myrrh and sandalwood. This is a beautiful fragrance. Unfortunately, it's discontinued, but I'm happy to get my nose on this. How much are you supposed to spray? Like enough where people can smell it when I walk by, but not. Well, it depends what you prefer to go for. If you want something that's nuclear, but where you don't have to spray as much, I could go with Azaro Chrome Extreme, Rasasi Hawas Fire, which is like a fiery aquatic, which is really, really nice. That one is beast mode, but I tend to wear that on date nights when I'm out with my woman. And what was that other guy's? It's quite expensive. Yeah, Louis Vuitton can be expensive. And Michael Malo is quite affordable. I don't find $100 being expensive. So, what are you looking for? Let's see if I get your name right. Suhas? Are you looking for something from, let's say, Afnan, Latafa, Fragrance World? Hey, what's up, Joel? How's it going? Ooh, that is a beautiful fragrance. All right. Let's see here. Here we got a decant from Miss Bisou. We got Passion Island. Now, I'm guessing this is going to be tropical, fruity, and all that good stuff. Wow, that is really citrusy, tropical. Talk about a fresh, ripened mango. Maybe like a green mango. Some coconut, kind of feels powdery. This is a beautiful scent. So one of my subscribers sent me this, and I'm gonna have to get a full bottle of this sometime, but I'm probably gonna get it next spring. What do I think about Les Beaux? Les Beaux is a nice fragrance. It's not bad. I got that up here. This one's not bad. Synthetic, but all their stuff is synthetic. This one tends to claw at me a lot, and I don't know what it is. I have a sensitive nose. This one makes me sneeze a lot, so I don't always reach for this. But it's still a really nice scent. Great for the hot heat. Has decent performance. I think I get 7 hours, which isn't bad. And nowadays you could, find this from eDiscount Perfumes. Or, yeah, eDiscount, Forever Luxe, or sometimes Joma Shop. I think I paid $75 for this a year ago. And I got it from Macy's when they had a decent sale. It's not bad, but it's a nice DNA, simple. What's a good one that stays on for a long time? Something fresh. Let's see here. I'm a fan of this one. Rasasi Hawas Ice. If you like plum, some aquatic. Beautiful fragrance. It lasts. It stays on my skin. I think I get 8 hours, but it's not bad. Kind of has this nice like green apple facet to it, kind of like something I pick up from another fragrance. But overall, it's a beautiful fragrance. Now, I'm a fan of Rasasi more than all these other Middle Eastern houses. I like that one. It's a pretty good one. What's another one that I have that's cheap down here? Oh, I like this one, Latafa Assad Zanzibar. I really like the dry down with this. It has this really nice resinous dry down of incense. They did a fantastic job with this. So I'm happy to have this in my collection. Have I tried any of the Marleys yet? No, but I will. Right now, I'm working down the current list that I have. But honestly, I'm trying to finish my Louis Vuitton fragrance collection. That is my #1 thing to do. And let's say, there's another one, if you could find it, that's cheap, and it's by Zakat. You Are My Fire, which is a closer DNA of God of Fire by Stéphane Lambert. What is that? Vulcan Fuel by French Avenue from Fragrance World. That one isn't bad as well. But this one took me a while to find. Now I have a decant of the real God of Fire, and I compared both. This one really brings you in closer to that real DNA. And if you like mango and you like something tropical like my boy Grimm, you would definitely enjoy this. And that's a good one. And if you like something boozy with some raspberry with a like frozen rose petals, something great for the fall, and that would be this little guy here, which is my newest cheap fragrance, Fire on Ice by Lattafa. And I gotta say, they did a fantastic job with this one. It's fiery, spicy, boozy, it's inviting, it has decent sillage, projection, and longevity. And for a cheaper alternative, instead of getting Angel Share Purity, they did a really fantastic job with this one. I'm happy to have this one. I don't always go for all these budget-friendly fragrances, but that one, I'm happy to have that. Let's see here. Mi Bisou Passion Island. I am definitely going to get a full bottle of that next spring. That is really, really nice. And 2010 Arc by Zaharoff. That's very warm, resinous. That would be great for the fall time. And I can see women, some women and men wearing that. And I think that one packs a punch. Okay, nice. I hope you enjoy that one. I think you will. And when you get it, sir, when it comes in, drop a comment on my post page and let me know what you think of it. Me, I kind of pick up like this, like almost like a melon chord. And I think it creates that melon scent from all these other notes that blend in. It's a pretty decent one. And for an EDT, especially from Nautica, you know, probably 4 to 5 hours, depending on your skin chemistry. I tend to wear stuff on my neck, but if you're a type of person who wants to spray your shirt, your clothes, it will last a little longer. But keep in mind, if you do spray your clothes, some of those fragrances could stain your clothes. I don't always spray my shirts. I usually spray the back of my neck and my inner elbows. If I'm wearing shorts outside, I spray the back of my knees, and sometimes I'll spray once on my chest, but that's it. Let's see here. I got another decant to check out. Now, I never heard of this house. And let's see here. I think it's called Paradis Descents Celestia. So let's see what this smells like. I think I'll go on my underarm here. All right, doesn't spray too good. It's got a crappy atomizer. Did about 7 sprays there. That is warm, resinous, kind of earthy, really, really earthy, kind of feels damp. Getting really nice. I think I'm picking up some Davana. Kind of funk in the background, but nothing crazy. Kind of resinous. Maybe a little bit of myrrh, some sandalwood, some Davana. This one definitely feels more mature. Not bad. Finally came across something I never heard of that was sent to me. And I'm liking this. I'm gonna have to look into this house and see what this one is about. What I'm smelling here is quite artistic, and I'm liking this. And yeah, Grim, I agree. You would think so, but it doesn't always go that way. Hey. What's up, Jason? Hello, Swen. Man, that is really good. I have no idea. If anybody has ever heard of Paradis de Sen Celestia, let me know. Whatever this is, this smells absolutely amazing. All right, let's see what this one is about. Here we got another decant, Golden Dala by Xerjoff. I'm curious to see what this is. Wow. Sillage around me. Talk about a blend of citrus. Feels herbaceous. Picking up some oud, cardamom, some exotic spices. Man, that smells really, really good. Toscavat. Yeah, that is not for everyone. That type of brand there makes like artistic stuff that is more like art. That I'm familiar with them, never checked them out, but one of my subscribers talked about Toscavat to me. But that's something, you know, is more appreciated as art than actually wearing the fragrance around. But this is really good. Golden Dala by Xerjoff. That's going on my list. It's got this really nice dark coffee note with some exotic spices and some oud. This is damn good. Oh, John Varvatos, Artisan Aqua. Beautiful scent. All right. Let's see what this guy is about here from... Oh, you finally pulled the trigger on your car, Jason. Nice. Let's see what this one's about. From Unique Luxury. I think this is called Barrel. See what this has to offer. Nice atomizer. Now that is really, really nice. Kind of warm, citrusy. Aquatic, comforting. This is beautiful. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is like a different type of aquatic. Man, you really get the citrus. That is really, really good. I'm gonna have to look into this one. Rare Reef? Yeah, I have it, but I prefer the other one by Luciano, Coastal Breeze. That one is like really dead on to Pacific Chill. Rare Reef is not bad. It's okay. I think I have it sitting down here somewhere, but it's not bad. It's just not my go-to. Unique Luxury Barrel. Now that's really, really good. I'm enjoying this stuff. All right, man. Enjoy your night. Sounds good, sir. Enjoy your weekend, swimmer guy. Ah, man. I'm liking this. Benetton Infernal Blue. Never heard of that. Ombre alternative? You mean Ombre Nomad? What is that? Luciano Nimbus. It's not really 100% on to Ombre Nomad, but it's kind of close. It's not bad. If you like that type of scent profile with oud, raspberry, and all that good stuff. Smells similar to Pacific Chill. I'll have to check it out sometime. All right. What else should I check out? Oh. Let's see what this one has to offer from Louis Vuitton. Shout out from Morocco. Nice. All right. Here we got from Louis Vuitton, Meteor, which came with my last purchase, which I got not too long ago. I got my 5th Louis Vuitton fragrance. See what this one has to go. This one's very clean, bright, simple, refreshing. I like this one. Nitro Oud. I like that. So I'm getting bergamot, citrus, maybe a lemon. This is nice. It's mass appealing. I could see this one being in my collection, maybe. But then again, it's similar to like Imagination in a way. Just without the T note. Other than that, that would be kind of slight redundancy. Not bad. It's all right. All right. I never really got to spend time with one of my buddies' fragrances, Jerry and Clayton, known as Natif Parfums. I never got to spend time with this one, and this is called Green Giant. So I'm curious to see what this one is about, since I have tons of huge decants from my good friend. Wow, that is nice. Really, really nice. Green, almost like this linen accord, like laundry. Man, that's really, really good. Out of everything I've smelled here, I like this way more than that Meteor by Louis Vuitton. Man, that smells good. Oh my. A Watermelon Jolly Rancher. Nitro Red. I got rid of that bottle. I'm not a fan of Dumont at all. Nitro Red sucks. I hate that stuff. I gave that bottle away. Someone tried to get me to check out Nitro Red Intense. I said, hell no, get out of here. That just ruined my chances of exploring other stuff from Dumont. I don't think I could do it. But this is really good. I'm gonna have to get a full bottle of this and holler at my boy and see what he can do for me. This is phenomenal stuff. Green Giant. This would be great for the springtime, summer, definitely, daytime wear through every season. I'm liking this stuff a lot. Let's see what the next one is. All right, here we got Man in Black by Bulgari. Another fine Italian house. Where am I going to put this one? Spicy. Very spicy. It's got a nice tobacco. That is a beautiful fragrance, which makes it a good fall fragrance. Ooh, I like this. I'm gonna have to find a full bottle of this too. This is nice. Beautiful scent. All right, last but not least, we got, I already smelled that. I can't keep getting my nose off this Green Giant by Native Parfums. Man, is that really good. He did a phenomenal job with this one. So, Jerry and Clayton, if you ever see my live stream when you're off vacation, shout out to you, man. You did a phenomenal job with Green Giant. Do I have Tom Ford's Ebony Fume? No, I don't. The only one I got is Tobacco Vanille. A lot of their stuff is overpriced nowadays. And let's see, last but not least, here we got Orage by Louis Vuitton. I picked this one up not too long ago. Earlier, I did a short on this one, and I gotta say, this is super good, underrated. It's phenomenal stuff. I'm absolutely a fan of this. I think this one became my most favorite out of all the Louis Vuitton fragrances that I own. I like the iris in here. I like the subtle hint of pepper that's in the heart. And I really love the dry down. It's got this like nice smoky vetiver and some patchouli and musk. I also like how it opens with this really bright, mouth-watering bergamot and grapefruit. I'm a fan of this one. It makes a great daytime fragrance during the fall, winter. Absolutely fantastic. Man, and the iris here. It gets slightly powdery. This is a nice, elegant, modern scent that is both fresh and grounded by a great sense of like modern, confident fragrance. Beautiful stuff. I'm actually a fan of this one. I'm happy to have it, thanks to my brother. He put me on to this one. Ever since he had it, I tried it out a few times and it grew on me and I had to jump on it. So I'm happy to have that there. Bosé Moroccan. Never heard of that. Oh, you don't like Paragon? Paragon's nice. All right. Last but not least, where's that other one? Oh. I've been spending some time with a really great fragrance from Plume Impressions, and thanks to Jason, when I talked to him about it, this is a phenomenal fragrance. Royal Bourbon. They did it. This is really great for the fall time. If you like Tobacco Vanille or Angel Share, this is way better. And I have to agree, I get a lot of cinnamon. It's got some nice tobacco, vanilla, and I got a really good deal on this one. I'm happy to have this in my collection. That's a beautiful fragrance, and man, I'm smelling like a bunch of stuff. I think I got like 8 different fragrances on me going crazy. So, what is everybody's scent of the day? Besides, I know what you're rocking, Sven. Man, I can't get my nose off this one. Man, is that good. Green Giant. Now it's getting like really like light, floral, white florals, kind of fluffy. It's got this really nice like laundry, linen, like white linen scent coming out. Man, is that good. It's just staying there. There's a lot going on with that one. I'm enjoying this one. Argos, Fall of Phaeton. Nice. Great choice. Golden Dollar by Zerjoff here. It's got this really dark coffee with some oud and this really bright citrus. Oh man, I'm a fan of this. This really smells like fresh brewed coffee. Wow, is this good. Man, is this amazing. That is phenomenal stuff. It has this like ashy leather to it. But I think the coffee here is making it feel ashy. Man, this is good. I'm happy a buddy of mine sent this my way. Wow. This really smells like a unique scent, almost like ashy leather, where it's overtaking this oud, but it's got this really fresh brewed coffee in the background with this nice citrus. Man, I got to get a full bottle of this. This is something I could rock in the fall and winter. This is absolutely stunning. Hey, what's up, JJ? Oh, you checking out Amouage? Woman, super good. Argos too. Nice. Oh, great choice, sir. Nice. I think one of the latest pickups I did get from Amouage, I've had it for a while, and sadly people sleep on it. This is a phenomenal one, Meander. It reminds me of a rainy, mountainous landscape, and you get this distinct freshness from carrot seed. The carrot seed really stands out. It's got some olibanum and frankincense. Man, this is really good. It performs really well for me, and I'm happy to have this. It's my second Amouage. Highly underrated. A lot of people slept on it, and it deserves some appreciation and more recognition. This is phenomenal. beautiful stuff. I think Rafe owns this one, and he's absolutely right about this one. This stuff is great. Oh, Search. I heard that one's a pretty good one. That is something I've been meaning to check out. Not too oudy? Well, a lot of them budget-friendly fragrances are kind of oudy. I would say Lattafa Teriyaki Intense. Hey, what's up, Dutch? Dutch in the house. Well, I got a bunch of stuff sprayed on me. I got my nose buried in Xerjoff Golden Dollar. That's like a really nice citrus with this ashy leather oud dry down. But the oud isn't as crazy. And it's got this like fresh brewed dark roast coffee in the background. Beautiful scent. Then I checked out Mi Bisou Passion Island. That's a beautiful tropical fragrance. Well, if you like niche and you don't want something oudy, Amouage Meander. Phenomenal stuff. Great for the spring, fall, and winter. Oh, man. And I forget what I sprayed over here. Oh, Meteor by Louis Vuitton. Kind of reminds me like Imagination, being fresh, clean, without tea. Beautiful. I don't think I would want to own a full bottle of it because I kind of seeing it being a little redundant. It's not bad. And here we got Bulgari Man in Black. A nice spicy tobacco with some sweetness. Not bad. And I cannot stop raving about this fragrance by Natif Parfums, Green Giant. Man, is this stuff good. It's kind of green, sweet. It's kind of got like a watermelon accord to it, but with this like linen accord to it. It's very clean, great for the summer and spring. I finally got my nose around to it. I definitely want a full bottle of this. And it's just staying there, like the heart and the top is just sitting there. I have Swamp Water. I got to try his new one, Caribbean Swamp Water. He took Swamp Water to the next level. And I think the other one he's got is Wet Dreams, which is like, if you like Imagination, it's like next level above that. I still got to try his new stuff. But I also got my nose on Unique Luxury, Burrell. This is phenomenal stuff. Citrusy, comforting, aquatic, woodsy. La-di-da. No, I have no idea what that is, and I don't know. I don't really go for hype stuff. I don't chase hype. Oh, nice, JJ. Right on. Yeah, Unique Luxury, I kind of want to explore a little more. I can't wait to check out some other stuff that they have. I hear they're really good. I never really got a chance. One of my subscribers sent me some really nice decants to check out. about the loss against the Bengals. Shit happens. That is really good. Out of everything I'm smelling on my arms, I gotta say, out of all of them, Golden Dollar, Green Giant, Man in Black, and the only one I got sent my way is Burrell. I got a bag full of decants here. And I don't know what else he sent me. Let's see here. I already smelled that one. This Dolce Sea Smooth. This is by Filippo Scorcelli, which I have a full bottle of. What is sitting somewhere up there, which is called, I think it's called Solivio, which is like a fresh aquatic that gets smoky and resinous. This one is phenomenal. In the opening, it's like this really nice limoncello with gardenia, and some peony, and then it settles down, transitions, get this really nice, realistic marine accord, and then you get some resonant, like frankincense, myrrh, olibanum. It just goes all over the place. It's a wild fragrance. It's really good. I'm a fan of it, and I can't wait to explore more from that house. And let's see here. Got another one. No. Let's see what we got here. Oh, I dropped it. What is this? We got Suspiro Dolce Melodia. I have no idea what this one smells like. And we got, Xerjoff Oud Overdose. That's a nice tobacco fragrance. And let's see here. What is this? Torino 21. That's a beautiful fresh aquatic by Xerjoff. In fact, I'm gonna crack this bad boy up. See what this is about. If I can get this out. Ooh, that's really nice. Okay. That is beautiful. Oh, man. I'm going to have to get my hands on some Suspiro. So, Torino 22, you like more? I smelled, what was it? Torino 24. I like that one the best. But what I'm enjoying here, I think out of everything that I smelled on my arms, what I'm really enjoying out of them all, there's two, which is from Native Perfumes, Green Giant, and I'm really enjoying this decant of Golden Dollar by Xerjoff. I cannot get enough of this. I got to get a full bottle of this one. This would be my next Xerjoff. Martha's Vineyard. I thought about buying that. It was a hard decision. When I was watching Ross and Justin that night when they did the reveal of the Zeg Creators 3.0, it was on my mind. Should I go with the Zeg Creators fragrances or just go get Martha's Vineyard? I went with the Zeg Creators. I can get Martha's Vineyard whenever. So I had a hard choice that day. But I made the right choice because I never had anything from Ross. I have Second Soul. I have Brass and Soul. I have some nice decants, that stuff. So I can't wait to see what Seamless Soul is like. But yes, it's the fall, and I'm trying to stay away from all the freshies and aquatics and stick to fall fragrances. Ooh, Boundless. That's a beautiful one. I hear that is really nice. Yes, Dutch, that is on my list to check out. I want to check out Deep Amber Ocean. I read about it. And Herba Leather is another one I want to check out as well. Far as like fall fragrances that I recently got that I've been enjoying is this bad boy right here. Plume Impressions Royal Bourbon. If you're a fan of, let's say, Angel Share or Tobacco Vanille, but this one is more realistic. It almost has, like, I pick up this actual, like, Blanton's bourbon in a way. And I think it has that oak barrel accord in there. This is phenomenal stuff, great for the fall time. My buddy Jason Sherrill has it, and I was talking to him a while ago about it, and beautylive.com had it on sale for, I think, $105. I pulled the trigger and bought it. This is phenomenal. It has great sillage, great longevity and projection. Phenomenal stuff. Really, really nice. Man, is that good. I enjoy this stuff. I can't wait to explore more from Plume Impressions. They do a phenomenal job. I like this more than Tom Ford, Tobacco Vanille, and Angel Share. Way more. As far as longevity goes, I got about 10 hours on my skin with this. And I accidentally got some on my clothes, and it took a couple washes to get out. Phenomenal stuff. And I'm happy to have that bottle. And let's see here. Vertus. I don't know if you guys like, let's say rose, but something masculine. And we have niche here. This is Oriental Rose, kind of sweet in a way, kind of ambery, kind of. Great atomizer. Great for the fall time, daily wear. You could probably get away with the spring, fall, daily wear. But this really shines in the fall and winter, I think, at least to me. I'm a fan of this house. And how I got into Vertus was because of Not So Famous YouTuber. So shout outs. I remember a while back he was doing a live and he talked about one called Soul Patchouli. I asked him about it, did my research, and I went to Max Aroma. They had a huge sale. I bought Soul Patchouli and I bought Oriental Rose. And now I own 6 different fragrances by Vertus. Vertus is a really nice niche house, and I think I paid roughly $80 for this. So I'm happy to have this. And they do phenomenal jobs. Vertus Serenade is asleep. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. Oh, Egyptian Smoke. I hear it's pretty good. I never really got around to checking out Dunhill, but I did order some fragrances, but my package is late. I'm hoping it's going to be here Sunday, But Olfactory LLC had a sale on some Nichonnet and Gritty. And the only Dunhill I pulled the trigger on was Amalfi Lemon. That really piqued my interest, so I'm waiting for that to come in. But I heard Dunhill is discontinued. Which one is that? Oh, Vuitton Serenade? I'm going to have to check that out. Lorenzo Paglia? No, I haven't. I haven't checked that out yet. Eventually I will. Latafa, I'll be honest. The only budget-friendly, cheap fragrance I liked is Fire on Ice. That's it. But I'm not crazy for budget-friendly fragrances anymore, honestly. I prefer the real stuff. I want to check out Speechless. Hey, Grim, do you have Speechless? There's a couple from Lorenzo I want to check out. I think it's Speechless. What's the other one? Sangria. That's another one I would like to check out. I haven't got around to it, but like I mentioned probably 20 minutes ago, right now my focus is to finish my collection on Louis Vuitton. There's a few other Louis fragrances I have my mind focused on before I keep jumping to other stuff. But, you know, do I hate budget-friendly fragrances? No. They're great stuff for people who are on a budget. However, right now, I like high-end designer and niche. That is my go-to. And to keep it honest, I think I only wear maybe 3 budget-friendly fragrances, and the rest just sit there and collect dust because they're just not my thing. But I still use them for like comparisons to the real stuff. So with that being said, since it's fall, another one I like that I recently got for the fall time, and it's from Amberful by Mancera. Phenomenal stuff. I gave this a full wear, and I gotta say, from the Mancera line by Pierre Montel, this is on par with Fig Me Up, and this is phenomenal. I just can't believe how well this one is. The way the opening is to the dry down, phenomenal. Such a beautiful amber fragrance. And let's see here. Another one, where is it? Oh, it's all the way back here. This has been out for a long time, and I finally got my hands on Martin Margiela by the Fireplace. And this really resembles what it's like to sit out by a campfire. Beautiful for the fall time, winter. Tobacco Vanille is good. Oud Wood is good. Creed Aventus, it's good. I'm just not crazy for cheap stuff. And that guy's just going on and on about different stuff. Yeah, they have, I was on Max Aroma, and they have some EDPs. I think I came across different EDPs that are good. I would like to check out. But it's crazy. This one, out of all the Martin Margielas that I spray or I wear, this one performs the best for me. So, and let's see here. Oh yeah, speaking of that, where is it? Is it this one? I think it's right here. I've been spending time with this guy. And Mind Games, Rui Lopez. I've been spending quite a bit of time with this. I absolutely love this scent. And I have to agree with Dutch. This is phenomenal. The way it opens, it's got this like dark plum, cherry. Beautiful, gets kind of dark, woodsy, smoky in the dry down. Phenomenal stuff. And a buddy of mine, sadly he can't be here tonight because he's working, but a good friend of mine I met from the Zed Lounge, he had it for sale, and I got this one off him for $190. Couldn't pass up a good deal. And what I like about Rui Lopez, it's not overpowering, nothing beast mode, but it lingers and sits closer to the skin and it's still noticeable. And this one makes a really great it's like a conversation starter fragrance. Now he's got to work. I think he has like a shift swing. His schedule changes all the time. But this is a phenomenal scent. Beautiful stuff. Makes a good date night scent, but this has that like distinct scent where it's gonna turn some heads. People are gonna be like, all right, this gentleman is interesting. I gotta find out what he's wearing. That's when you want to dress it up. Wear a dress shirt, pants, maybe a tie, and you got somewhere special to go. This is that like standout fragrance, and it makes a statement. I'm happy to own this one. And the only other Mind Games fragrance I have that's sitting up top is French Defense. And that is my favorite cherry fragrance, hands down. But so is this. Although the plum in here is what really has me craving this scent. Yes, exactly. So, with that being said, so yeah, I have my Louis Vuittons here. And, oh yeah, I didn't really get much time to spend time with this one here. And this is from the House of Guerlain. We got L'Homme Ideal Extreme. This is very masculine, mature. What was it? Aura Fragrance had this for a good deal. Couldn't pass it up. All the other ones were sold out. I read the notes on this. I love this one. This is a phenomenal one. It's got almond, tobacco. There's a lot going on with this. This is another one where you want to wear a suit and tie. Phenomenal. Beautiful stuff. I never really got to explore Guerlain. And I was talking about this one to a friend of mine, asking him about it because he's familiar with this house more than me. And I went with this one because I like almond. And man, is this good. And yes, I have to admit, at first I didn't like Monkey Special. But after I kept going up the Saks, I sprayed it on my skin, wore it home. I fell in love with it. It's a beautiful fragrance. But the funny thing is, I still prefer Tony Iommi Deified more than Monkey Special. I guess it's because I have a craving for darker fragrance. Opinion on Stronger With You EDT. That was my least favorite one out of the entire mainstream line. I think Stronger With You Intensely is better. Stronger With You Absolutely is good. My favorite, Stronger With You Parfum. It's a little slightly more mature. The sweetness is toned down, more mellow, but I'm just not a fan of Stronger With You EDT. I like Intensely a lot more. All right, with that being said, I'll put that back there. Oh, speaking of that, this was one of my other fragrances I recently bought, and I didn't really talk about it as much. We got Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Media Forte. And the other day, I'd say a couple weeks ago, I was goofing around, trying things. And if you own Louis Vuitton, Imagination, and you own this, those two make one heck of a layering combo. Now, keep in mind, this one isn't beast mode. It's light. It wears light. I think I got close to 5.5 hours out of it on my skin. It's pretty good. It's clean, fresh, bright, citrusy. I pick up like petitgrain, a little tangy in the heart. It's a beautiful fragrance. It's my second one from Maison Francis Kurkdjian. I'm happy to own this in my personal collection. I went to Saks and I bought it. I paid $296 for this, so I'm happy to have it, and I love it. So when it's warm out again, if it's warmer tomorrow, and lately it's been a warm streak in Ohio, and I'm hoping it's in like the upper 60s, I'm gonna give this a full wear, because I do hear it really radiates and it really performs better when it's actually hotter out. So I'm curious to see how this performs. I like this one. Such a beautiful fragrance. In a way, it has similarities to almost like Pacific Chill, kind of, along the lines, but if you want honest truth, I like this more than Pacific Chill. And the other Louis Vuitton fragrances I did buy that I absolutely like. I got the relaunch here, Sun Song. They tweaked it up. The notes are amped up. It's done way better. And this is phenomenal stuff. It has a beautiful musky dry down. And this really defines what summer is about to me. And the other Louis Vuitton I got is Elves. Now in the opening, it's slightly feminine, but in the dry down, it's slightly masculine. Beautiful scent. It layers really, really nice with Zaharoff Rosé, if you own that. And the other MFK I was talking about is Aqua Media Forte. Beautiful stuff. I like that way more than Pacific Chill by Louis Vuitton. Nothing against Pacific Chill. It just performs a bit better, in my opinion. Let's see here. Get it to focus there. But I will be right back. My cat is getting into some shit down here. Oh man. Sorry about that. My cat is in the basement and he tends to get into things I don't like him getting into. He likes to chew on cords. I think I've replaced my PS4 gaming console cords 5 times already. And last night, I caught him getting into my bookshelf case and he almost tried to get on the top and came close to knocking over my expensive colognes. Asia by Rado. Black Afghano. Never heard of that. I never checked out by Rido either, but I hear they're pretty good. I don't know. Never got around it. Oh, you got Media Forte. Yeah, that's a beautiful fragrance. Tomorrow I'm going up to Saks Fifth, and I'm gonna check out the new Roja Elysium Nior. And they got another Roja Neiman Marcus and something else. I want to see how much or how they smell. I'm do some recording at Saks Fifth tomorrow. And I'm gonna go to Louis Vuitton because I'm curious to see if they will have some of the new Louis Vuitton releases. I'm really interested in the Journey to China collection. I want to check out Rain T, Ink Mark, and I forget the other name of the other new Louis Vuitton. I'm hoping it'll be available in the United States, but then again, I have a feeling it's only exclusive for China, which I think is bullshit. I just feel like they get all the good stuff. And you know what's crazy? There was another Lovers Edition as well. They had a Lovers Copper Edition. And I looked at the bottle, and it's like copper, and it had a lot of engravement into it. And then there's some other ones I came across, like Per Ombre, Per Oud, and Per Santal. And for those, they actually have a waiting list because the price tag for that, there's $1,600 a pop. And I think at that point for a Louis Vuitton fragrance is fucking ridiculous. 400 some dollars is reasonable for me when it comes to the other ones. But 1,600, that's pushing it, and I could not do that. There's just no way. If I'm spending $1,600, I would rather do a fragrance haul or go pay off a bill. And there was another one. I was on Louis Vuitton today, and I was looking at some of their other stuff. Yes, Moontail. I would like to check that one out. Thank you, Dutch. I was looking at some of their extracts and some other things they had. They have another bottle of L'Immensité, and it's a liter bottle. 1 liter. I think it's like this big, and it comes in this crazy case, and it sits on this like wooden plaque. And the price tag for that was like $17,000. Man, what are you, smoking crack? Come on. Even if I had money to throw around like that, I couldn't do it. I would rather invest in something that's worth 17 grand. That's just crazy. And I'd have to agree. That's diabolical. So, if I was to explore by Rido, what would you recommend, Dutch? What's a good fragrance from them? I never really checked anything out from them. Do they have any good vetiver fragrances? That's what I've been craving lately is vetiver. And that's why I'm so eager and kind of impatient. I want my package ready. I'm hoping it's here by Sunday so I can go live Sunday and talk about them. I ordered Nichene, Salt and Vetiver, and something by Gritty. And that one, I think I paid $65. And Salt and Vetiver, I paid roughly $85. And that was a steal. And speaking of Gritty, I think it's back here. And, whoop, don't want to do that. This one here by Gritty, absolutely beautiful. It's a sleeper, especially if you like leather, Davana, incense, and like a herbaceous tone. It's pleasant, no oud. It's got a beautiful leather here. Excuse me. In the opening, it's like kind of citrusy, but then it gets really, really sweet. And then it changes you and really takes you on a ride. And what I get here with this is like a brand new motorcycle and a brand new motorcycle club vest, like you're out going for a ride, breaking in your leather. I'm happy to have this, and it gets really, really smoky. It's great for the winter time. And it has birch tar in it. And if you're familiar with birch tar from Zaharoff Leather Tabak, you would like this. Beautiful stuff. Let's see, Mandarin Tobacco, Bald the Freak, Mojave Ghost. I'm going to write those down in my notebook. What do I think about YSL Louis de Leon EDT? It's not bad. I have, that one's pretty good. It's decent. I prefer the other version above it, the Parfum, a lot more. I think that one performs better. But if you like the EDT version, go for it. It's not bad. It's a decent scent profile, just not my go-to. I'm not a huge fan of YSL all that much, other than I think the only ones I own is right here. And the only ones I could really get into are these guys. This is my favorite YSL YO Fresh. And I like this one a lot. It's more to my style. And the other one I like, L'Homme, Les Parfums. These two are my absolute favorites from YSL. And Louis de Leon Parfum is another favorite. But these two can't go wrong. And I didn't even pay for this. This got sent my way to check out. So I'm lucky to even have this. Same with this one. I never bought this. This got sent to me to check out. So I'm happy that I own these. These two really uh, really appeal to me. Dior Homme Sport has a super unique smell. It's incredible. I never checked that one out either, but I like the Dior Homme Parfum 2025 version, and it still catches a lot of hate to this day. I like Dior Homme Intense, Dior Homme Parfum 2020 and 2014. I have 10 ml decants of it, so I'm happy to own those. I would like to get Dior Homme Sport though. Oh, what? The other Dior that I got sent my way as well. I like this bad boy here. It's like freshly squeezed lemonade. Great for high heat. So is this one. But it's the fall, and I don't really wear these unless it's really warm out. But this is absolutely beautiful. Great stuff. I'm just hoping my fragrances will come in soon. So I'm getting kind of irritated that FedEx is taking their good old time delivering packages. And it's not even holiday season yet. So with that being said, I kind of wish with all these designer houses from, let's say, Yves Saint Laurent, Dior, Chanel, would just go back to like it was back in the early 90s and 2000s. Because a lot of these designers now are just doing similar profiles from one to another. And I really don't like to be buying any of them. And I think that's kind of like why I prefer to go to niche. They're more interesting. They have a lot more to offer. Nothing against all these designers. I just feel like they're just doing similar profiles. I would rather see something new that's never been done. Like, for example, Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusive. I originally bought a full bottle, and I have a 10 ml decant. Do I like it? Honestly, I mean, I still get the original DNA, but then it gets really dark, mysterious, and the dry down and all that focuses more on the amber, and it's got like a note of leather, but I'm just not happy with the new Bleu de Chanel L'Exclusive. I was eager to get it, and I ended up returning it, and instead I bought Francis Kurkdjian Aqua Media Forte, and I love the shit out of that one. And I still have a half full bottle of Bleu de Chanel Parfum. That is my favorite version. I don't know. I'm just having second thoughts of less exclusive. It's nice, kind of airy. The dry down's really nice for a designer fragrance. I just don't care it. I just don't really care for it. I ended up taking it back. And yeah, exactly, it's a money grab. I would rather see a brand new line from Chanel, you know? A brand new blue fragrance, something different, but they're never going to do that because they're going to just go off what they know. Because Bleu de Chanel is one of those mass marketing fragrances. And Dior private line, I have, what was it? It might be in here somewhere, but it's something my buddy Carlos sent my way. Or, yeah, Carlos Costello. Or Carlito Costello, that's his name. I get his name mixed up. He sent me what? Ambre Wheat by Dior. Oh, that's a beautiful scent. Dark, mysterious, ambery. And even with that little sample, that one just sits on my skin. It doesn't even soak up. It's beautiful. And that's something you just want to dress up. But with that being said, I do want to check out some of the designer private lines. And yeah, they do cost. They cost a pretty penny. Because I think Francis Kurkdjian does Dior private line. Yeah, the private line for Dior is beautiful. What kind? Goodbye. I am not, that was, man, people got too much time on their hands. Fart spray? Really? Yeah, I want to get into Dior, Armani, YSL, and Carolina Herrera. I want to check them out. Oh, Guerlain has a private line too. See, there's some things I'm still learning about. But I'm going to definitely write some of them fragrances down. Or you could just, DM me on Instagram from By Rido. I eventually want to check them out. Well, I appreciate everybody that tuned in. I'm going to get going. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Stay safe. God bless. Enjoy your weekend and smell good. Have a good night, everyone. Peace out. Whew. That is expensive. Wow. So that's almost like the price of Boadicea Blue Sapphire. Yet Old Factory LLC has that one for like $450. Yeah, $700. I see. I could buy 2 Louis Vuitton fragrances for $750 out the door. But to spend $700 for I don't know. Unless I could find them cheaper, like from Old Factory LLC. Yeah. If I'm going to spend $700 on a frickin' fragrance, that bottle better be made out of platinum. Yeah, I don't know if I could do that. Speaking of Roja, before I go and shut things down, La Maison du Parfum overseas, they have this one Roja. Now this one I would definitely buy because there's only one person so far I know that owns it, and it's Bowtie Fragrance Guy, and it's Ti Amo by Roja. I want that bottle so bad. I was lucky enough to get a decant. I got my nose on it. That is an absolute stunning, beautiful, sexy fragrance. It's a masterpiece. And I've ordered from La Maison du Parfum a while ago. That's where I got Cinque Terre from. The same site TLTG Reviews got his bottle from. And I found Ti Amo by Roja, and it's relatively affordable. And what I like about Le Maison du Parfum, FedEx International gets your packages to you. Even if it's busy during the holidays, they do overnight shipping. It's like 20 bucks. So I can't wait. When I have the extra bread, I'm going to buy that Roja fragrance. And it's just something I want. I've been wanting it for a while. It's been about 3 months now. And I can't wait to get it. But until next time, you guys have a wonderful week. Dutch, thank you for dropping by. Everybody else, thank you for coming and hanging out and listening to me talk about my collection and answering some questions. I hope you guys enjoy your week. Smell good and peace out.